Here's some quartz. Little shard. That's not what we're after. We want the bigger pieces. Like that. Double terminated. Click it. Cool. That's what we're aiming for. excavating here, and found just half. There we go. Well, that's certainly a treat. Too bad the big one's not terminated, but the little guy is. Sweet. Maybe the big guy is, and it's just the tip's in there and we can repair it. Wow, it is big. Just half-baked ones. Nice little pair. Half baked. Here's some more. Some microcline crystals. What I was interested in is just hanging out right there below it. So what would it be like if I grab this big monster guy? Well, maybe not. Darn it. I was hoping that this tip might fit. Okay, what's this? Okay, so down low, that's what we had. There's probably more right around there. So can we get this out successfully, this big one? Ooh, this is a nice one. It's got a busted tip though, darn it. And it's only half baked, but it's a nice size. So what's this? It's just half baked, but it's a big one. here. Now some really pretty cool crystals. Not as big as the ones before, but double terminated. Oh, guys. Kind of nice. Got a couple of those. They're pretty jammy inside. So just started getting in to some crystals here. Film a little bit to remember this. Microcline and some Smoky Quartz. That was a top plate there, I suspect, to this pocket. Half-baked models. That's kind of interesting. This is kind of cool. It's got some terminations on it too. Hey. A little twin pair. Another little twin.
So here are some of the cleaned up crystals. Thought I'd share with you. Here's the little crystal artwork my daughter made. Really cool for the skull here, and really shows what the pocket's about. But I thought I'd show you a couple of the features of the pocket. So this was that large one I found, which is really nice. Extra growth on there, and that's why this crystal, usually when you find the top of a crystal, it usually just pops right back on, snaps right in perfectly. But in this case, this is the top here, and it has its own regrowth. And then if you put that on here, like I showed in the other video, it is definitely the top natural facets. And then I pulled this one out too in the video, which was real nice. And a lot of these are gemmy. One of the coolest parts about the pocket was all the phantoms and the double terminations. So this one is right towards the end of the pocket, and notice it has a little growth on there, new growth, but then double terminated. And then once again, these are very gemmy. One of the coolest parts of the whole pocket, though, in my opinion, was the phantoms. So these things are really nice and gemmy, with phantoms inside that you can see. A lot of these had phantoms, and then a lot were double terminated. But they were double terminated. This one obviously grew, and it snapped off the top, and then it healed. So it has all these terminations on the backside. And then, so yeah, these double terminated ones are really neat with the extra growth. And I had some true double terminated ones as well. But these ones with the regrowth, I think are just as cool. Here's another one of the ones with phantom inside. You can kind of see it. And so he has some more smaller ones, but they're double terminated. Well, this is what I call la nariz, or the nose of this guy. This one is way cool. This one, when I found it, was all I saw was that tip. And so I just kind of jiggled it, and it took a little while, but then all of a sudden this whole thing popped out. And as you'll see in the other picture, it is quite gemmy inside too. So here's where some of the regrowth happened. And I'm going to go up and look. There's a lot of plates of this Microcline. Let me show you some of those that I pulled out. And I didn't bring a lot of them back. These are just washed off. They're not soaked in acid, but I was finding some pretty large plates of this stuff. And it came out towards the beginning of the pocket. So it's just no real quartz on them, but they're interesting plates. One that had a Microcline type style, and then it had some crystals, and obviously there wasn't a ton of room in there, but it did form some crystals. So this one you saw in the video I pulled out, and when I cleaned it up, it was the healed part of this backside of the crystal is just spectacular. That was way cool. Of course, the crystal itself is really nice, but I just love that little package at the end. So this is a cool little cluster, I thought, because of all the little smokies that were on this little Microcline plate. And I pulled a lot of Microcline out, the little clusters. It looked a lot like this. Once again, it's cool to